Have you ever stopped to think how diverse the world is? There's so many different cultures, beliefs, and ways of life. It's crazy how there are so many varieties in this world. And when it comes to communication, we often navigate a sea of languages. Oh, by the way, my name is Elsa and I'm from Highscope, Indonesia, Bali. Now, you might be thinking, here comes the grammar lesson. Or, are we going to learn how to say hello in 15 different languages? But no, I'm not here for that. Instead, what if I told you by the end of this speech, I'll show you how language can actually bring us closer. So, what does it really take to bridge all these differences? The answer is simple: connection. Yet, at times, it feels like we're living in separate worlds, struggling to understand one another. These different cultures, beliefs, and ways of thinking can sometimes create barrier, making it harder for us to truly connect. That is why we need something powerful, something that can break down those walls and bring us together. That something is language. Because when we begin to understand each other's words, we begin to understand each other's hearts. What makes language even more fascinating is that it exists in so many forms. According to Analog, there are 7,164 languages connecting 8 billion people around the world. Woo! Incredible, right? But language is so much more than just a means of communication. It's a bridge that connects us, allowing us to share our thoughts, values, and experiences while also helping us appreciate each other's cultures. This reminds me of one moment that truly showed me the power of language. One time, my Japanese friend, Konatsu, suddenly asked me, "What does gotong royong mean in Indonesian?" I froze for a second. Wait, what? Did she really just ask me that? Because she had never been this interested in an Indonesian word before. But hey, no one was going to miss the chance to share something cool about my culture. So, with a big smile, I said, "Oh, great question, Konatsu. Gotong royong is basically when a community comes together to help each other out without expecting anything in return. It's all about teamwork and having each other backs." As I explained, I could tell her curiosity sparked even more as she learned about Indonesian culture. Then I thought, why not ask her to teach me something in return, right? So I asked, "Hey Konatsu, how do I say kanju lend me your mirror in Japanese?" Because honestly, I have been watching her obsess over mirror. You know how it is, girls being girls, we need to check our hair, makeup, or just make sure everything is in its place. Anyway, she laughed at my question and said, "It's kagami kaste kureru." Wow, what an interesting word, right? So from now on, every time I need her mirror, I say, "Kagami kaste kureru." And while I was practicing Japanese, she also started learning more Indonesian from me. Soon, she was speaking Indonesian so well that I felt like she was the one that teaching me more than I was teaching her. That's how our friendship grew. We weren't just learning languages, we were learning each other's cultures, which brought us even closer. But let's be real, learning a new language isn't always smooth sailing. Cause have you ever tried to say something but end up sounding like a confused penguin? But that's what makes it special. Those little misunderstandings can lead to laughter and stronger bonds. Because in the end, what truly matters is how we listen, understand, and learn from one another. After all, language isn't just about words, it's also about the connection we build. It helps us get the jokes, the sarcasm, and even the little cultural nuances that shape who people are. So, if you want to make the effort to embrace all these differences, later, you'll be amazed at how much the effort can open doors to new friendship. And just like that, we reached the end of my speech. Thank you to everyone who stuck around to listen. If you didn't learn anything, I hope you had a good time laughing at my language mistake. But hey, that's how we connect, right?